Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Suffering. This is episode 6. So last time we ran into a rather nervous guard who decided to help us out, and we managed to keep him alive. And when we got to our radio to put out our call to try and get rescued, it turned out there was interference, and we have to go over to the abandoned asylum now to try to shut off the interference. So we're outside right now in the quarry. And we just encountered the burrowing enemy, which I think was just called the burrower. Yeah, just the burrower. I don't think that's one of our kids. Because they were both boys. So this is something else. Let's follow the creepy little fire girl, I guess. Oh, there's two of them now. So these guys are attracted to sound, I'm pretty sure. Let's see how they like the sound of this. Nope. I don't know what just happened there. I thought I got knocked out of insanity mode, but then I was still full monster form, so I don't know. Alright. It might not actually be sound-based. I think they can tell where I am regardless. Oop. Spinning blade attack. Man, I'm already at maximum gore levels here. They can take a lot of punishment. Did I kill that one? Kind of looked like it just burrowed back under. Alright, I think we killed everything. Can I climb that? No, it's just a weirdly, like, ridged area there. So I suppose now the thing I have to start using a shit ton of is this TNT, which is in fact different than dynamite. It's something I said last time. They are two different compounds entirely. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to right-click there. Okay, there's a plunger here. I would assume this is connected to something. So, I didn't even realize it, but yeah, these guys do come out of water. So, like when I was in the showers being swarmed, I probably could have shut off the showers to stop them from spawning, but in a place like this where there's just water, I don't think I can do anything about it. I'm not really sure why they're connected to water, though. Seems kind of tangential just because they've got some kind of fluid running through their body.
Help me! My legs!
Fucking inmates! They're not worth the trouble. Let them rot.
Oh, okay. That was just ghost inmates yelling. Archive page unlocked. Cave-in. Well, let's see them get up here. I don't know if the burrowers can get up here. I don't think they can. And even they don't like the mainliners.
The Quarry. At the same time the prison started operation, digging commenced at Carnate Quarry. Prisoners were forced to work this quarry for 12 hours a day, cutting the rock that would be used to build the prison walls. Work conditions in the quarry were far from ideal. Inmates who complained were severely disciplined. Carnate Quarry has not been in use since the 1960s, with its mining equipment simply abandoned where it stood to rust and collapse.
I don't think we heard that one last time.
Cave-in. At some point in the mid-50s, weak mineshaft support beams gave way and trapped a number of quarry workers under several tons of rubble. The official story was that the prisoners were killed instantly. Other inmates maintained that the workers survived the collapse, but no attempt was made to rescue them. The inmates were so enraged, they revolted against the COs and lynched 5 of them. What really happened may never be known.
So we heard that lynching story in one of the other entries. I think it was for the Noosemen. Just curious here if I can blast anything out of here. No, I guess not. Nope. Something set off those other 2 flares. So I'm pretty sure if there are grenades on the ground and you, you know, they get shot or hit or something, it'll set them off. It might only be certain things that'll set them off, and certain things that can be set off, so I don't think I can shoot these flares into being activated. But I think if they're... Oh, speaking of Noosemen, there's one right there. I wasn't sure we'd see these guys outside, but I guess anywhere there's a roof, they could be showing up. They seem like a very ineffective enemy, though. Like, I have to be standing still for them to get me, usually. And some more flares. I'm still not really sure what the purpose of the flares is. Aside from, you know, light. Okay, these are TNT boxes, so let's not shoot them in case they are still loaded. Oh boy. Let's just set them all off. Problem with the dynamite is it does not, oh sorry, TNT, is that it doesn't go off on contact. It's sort of just like, oh, that one did. Seems like it was just bouncing off before, though. Boy, they really don't want to make it easy to get through this hallway. Don't think I've forgotten how to cut you just because I have all these guns now. Getting shot was not really worth it. Man, that shotgun's pretty powerful if it can knock one of those guys back, considering how big they are. I am running low on shotgun shells, though. Let's not stay in there. Alright, there's a lot of stuff here. And there is still TNT boxes on the wall. So I gotta not hit those. Oh, my ground slam explodes. Okay, I'm out of health, so I have to... So that mostly worked out. I'm out of zombium now, though. Still no Tommy gun ammo either. I don't think we found any of that for a while. Okay, is there any materials back here I missed? No, just more explosives. Almost out of TNT, so I'll switch to the flashbangs for now. Alright. I guess that was enough to take him down. Oh, there's still one back here. I tried to hit spacebar to roll, and then I remembered that's not how you roll. Alright, I heard those creepy kids again, but I didn't actually see them. I was distracted. More TNT. Oh. Apparently I can grab those through the fence. I was about to say, guess I can't get those. But Torque has some kind of powerful magnetism, so he can suck up stuff from a distance. Okay, flashlight's full. Got a healing item. Another melted fence. I assume that's what that effect is meant to represent. Oh. I got stuck in the stairs for a second. I assume that's what this effect is meant to represent, is that the fence has been melted through.
Every time I do one, another one shows up to take its place! Where are they coming from?
That pit. I think I saw one jump out of there.
These are all like vaguely familiar voice actors. Ah, yes, the Hell Pit. That must be where they're coming from. I think that's what we need to do, is just block up their spawn. Got some shotgun shells, which we are probably going to need down here. Yeah, I don't really have a precision weapon to try to pick these guys off from up here. And they're just going to keep running around until I get down there. Okay, there's a lot of ammo down here, so I think we're in for a pretty big fight. Pretty sure one of them just killed the other one. I guess when they have no head, they just respond to noise. Can I climb this, sort of? No. Alright. So much for it being a big fight. guess they were just refilling my ammo. No Tommy gun ammo, though. Okay. More revolver ammo. Looks like there's another crane we've got, but I don't know if that one we can actually do anything with. Let's grab this. Might have missed my chance to get that health up there. So usually you have to be like directly under the thing for him to try to grab the ledge. I think I just got them. Yeah, I got them just by jumping. Some more shotgun shells and some Tommy gun ammo. Not that it's very useful, but it is a good way to save our good ammo.
Just let him die!
Gotta get payback! It's too good for those fuckers. Let's get them alive.
Alright, well, have fun up there. Oh boy. Alright, this is not a good spot because we're in the open and they can just open fire on us. Shit. This is a good combo. These guys can knock me down while the other ones shoot at me. In these tight quarters, I think it's actually easier to use the first person. I think I just wasted a bunch of that on the corpse. Alright. Used all my health items again. Okay, I think that's the way we need to go. And this little shack here just has supplies. Wow, that's a lot of supplies. It's pretty much, we're full up on all of our ammo types now. Make sure to reload everything. Okay, I think we're full on pretty much everything except shotgun ammo. Well, you have fun back there. I think you got wedged behind the little cabin. I don't know if the shotgun's just not great against them, or they just have a lot of health. Like, I don't know if I should be using one of my other weapons specifically on burrowers.
Yo, bro! Over here! Over here! I need to get to that ledge there! Can you help a brother out?
I don't know, can I?
Thanks, bro! Hey, I hope you make it out too!
Yeah, alright, bye.
There's hope for you yet, T.
That guy was a lot easier to save than most of the people we've encountered. Okay, but how does this actually help us? Can we... Okay, we can get through here. We also had to help ourselves.
Has the devil trapped you? You're not a bad man. You have to believe.
Alright, thanks for the pep talk, girls. Alright. They have just projected a firewall from their voodoo doll. Douse those flames. Welcome to Carnate Quarry. So we must be coming to the exit, or the entrance. Or maybe not. Maybe there's just a random sign in the middle of the quarry that says, hey, that's where you are, in case you forgot. Oh. You've mistaken me for someone else. Oh. Alright. Forgot you can go back chapters. I just want to stab that box. I don't know why. I don't think there's anything in these boxes that I keep trying to stab. I believe we're far enough in now that we can kind of confirm that as a fact, that there's generally nothing in those just regular wooden crates. Except for when there's something behind them. Alright, plenty of ammo. Was that just like a puddle? I didn't see anything coherent in that one. Oh, there we go. Even more ammo and health. Yeah, that really just looks like a puddle or something. Let's see. We are getting, yeah, fairly close to the institution, where I'm sure we'll meet the doctor and find out more about him. Because we have names for both of the other two. For the other two ghosts we saw. One of them is Horace, and I forget who the other one is. Oh, wow. That was a lot of fall damage. Are those Rorschachs? Is that what they are?
You remember the first
was
time
this?
we were in Druid Hill and I saw you in that old broken gazebo. You were so good looking. I thought you were all mature. But sometimes I think you only brought me suffering.
And being with you was like the suffering. I think the Rorschach is getting bigger. Like the shape in the middle. Or it's just different shapes. Okay, we need to go to the Institute, but it seems like there's a lot of little side paths or something here. I mean, I don't really need any ammo, though I could use more health.
The doctor looked inside my head and took the bad out.
This would be the sort of institute where they'd still perform lobotomies. Oh, that was like two fetuses. Alright, so let's just take a little survey of the area around this small lake. We got those flamethrower. We haven't found any of those flamethrower parts. Also, I believe then that the doctor's name is Dr. Killjoy. The one we have seen projected.
Dr. Killjoy put this sharp thing in my head, and I'm so happy now. So happy.
It's kind of a contradictory name to his apparent results. You don't need to fix them, you just need to cut out the part of their brain that makes them capable of sadness. And many other things. I'm saying I'm not sure he's quite the competent doctor. Alright, so where does this lead? Nowhere really. Except in the asylum? To the side. Okay. I don't know what the blue flames were about. I haven't really had to dodge most of the other enemies. You can kind of just walk out of the way of a lot of attacks. Okay, used up all that Tommy gun ammo we got. Turn him into meat. I wonder if we can stab one of these guys. If it's really a feasible thing to do. They don't really give you enough time when you dodge out of the way of their attack. That one actually hurts a fair bit. Probably wouldn't if I actually remembered to roll out of the way. Did you see that? The TNT like got sucked into the ground with him and then it blew him up underground. Maybe that's a quick way to take care of them. You just chuck it into their hole before it disappears. Let's do a test. Or let's get knocked on our ass. Yep, it rolls right down into the ground with them. I'm glad I accidentally figured that out. The only thing I read on there is, from what I know, Dr. Killjoy's motives were pure. Just wanted to look around out front a little bit more. More ammo, a non-functional door, and I think this also just leads back to the stairs we were at. So we could have come in from there as well. Yeah, back out front. Oh, I was gonna say nothing here, but that does not appear to be accurate. And there is another dead person over here. Well, now that we've met all the members of his fan club, I guess we could meet the man himself, or the ghost himself. Pretty sure he's been dead for a while. Did we get any new notes? No. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of these in-game. And as we saw before, they're kind of unreadably small.
My performance on you, as it were, will be something I shall thoroughly enjoy. And I trust, so shall you. I am not certain we have been formally introduced. Talk, isn't it? My name is Killjoy, Dr. Killjoy, and I will be your alienist this fine evening. Welcome to the Carnate Institution for the tragically troubled, the impossibly insane, and the diabolically disturbed. Are you seeking asylum? Are you looking for answers? Well, rest assured, you have come to the right place.
Let's just use our insanity here. Seems appropriate for a tight space like this. Ooh, we got a double impalement. I am taking hits, though, which kind of limits how long I can stay as a monster. Though we do also have to remember to not let the meter run out, or I guess you just die. The door we came in? I don't know which one we came in and which one it wants us to go in. I think this is the one we will have to go through. Nope, that one's locked too. I feel like it has something to do with these bookshelves. I thought maybe I'd have to like pull it in front and it would block the projection. Oh, I did break one of them. But I can't break that one because it's behind the window. So my initial instinct was correct. What is that? Is that a sconce?
It is so difficult to tame the brain. Sometimes it needs a little jolt to behave.
Sadly, my equipment is mostly outdated now, and it just tends to kill people very quickly. The muscles respond to the electricity.
hold it right there. It is only joke. How you get here? You're not supposed to leave Abbott. Don't they tell you anything? Come in, please. You come in. Yes, come in. I not lock you up. Name is Sergey. Wait. Are you really there? Or maybe I am dreaming again. No, come back again, friend. Listen, I think it is you want to go to attic, da? The building, it is old. You may need to go through big stair room or somewhere to find way up there. Hatch may be hard to jump to. You probably need something to stand on. You try hard. You get there.
He is a filthy immigrant.
So friendly.
He is a disgusting addict.
Whitaker, Kennedy, Scott, they all went out. Try to find out what is happening. Me, I say why. I hear the sounds. Boom, crash, ah! I've seen some things through the doorway there. Things I don't want to see again. Understand? I stay right here. We're safe. And I have pipe to keep me company.
He can help you find what you need.
Blow his head off.
What
My only sadness
exactly
my
is his
stereo. Power
job
off.
here?
It don't work now, you see? If I could just enjoy a few more spins of my music, I'd be a happy man. Strange story about this place. Was a crazy house. Place where they send people who not know what is what. Me, I self-medicate, huh? Been abandoned for many years. Now we guards come here to be free. It's the only place I feel safe on this island.
Alright, so the guards are basically like teenagers and they come hang out in the abandoned
I
asylum.
want something here. Is it to share pipe with me? No, I don't think so. I think maybe it is something else, a strange thing that goes on in this house. Maybe because you trouble? I ask you, why bother? Be mellow, go with flow.
I offered that doctor my hookah.
An earthquake. Who knows what else break here in old house? Maybe something in attic. Maybe you want to go find out. What? Will you say something? No, I only think you did. You're a quiet man.
I can't talk. I'm literally
Listen,
incapable.
my friend, when you become citizen, they ask you, who discovered America? Answer, only answer is Columbus. But I tell you, this country had strong spirits. Spirits who were here before you or me. Before Mayflower, before Columbus. Spirits not so happy what we do to their land. Now they mad. They punish us. More you fight them, more they hurt you. You're smart like me. You'll stay here. Spend your last hours as happy as possible.
Somehow I don't think these are
I come to this country.
natural
land
spirits
the
of
free,
vengeance.
And I end up working in a prison, a gulag. It's funny, no? And what is really funny is how long I would be an inmate in Abbott for all I smoked, huh? What is big difference? Sometimes I feel like inmate anyway.
And Sergey is very chatty.
They tell us not to be friends with you inmates. You're bad man. You corrupt us. It's funny. They think you corrupt. On Carnate, worst place I ever been. More awful than worst place in Russia, I tell you. Inmates not corrupt here. They get corrupted. Eh? These bad spirits, they corrupt. We
So-
upset the balance. Now the spirits of this place come to get rid of us. Me is not to blame them.
I think we have to jump down here.
I'm sorry, I forget. Who are you again? He's funny.
I don't know how we get good moral points from this, aside
You
from
ever
just
put your
not
hand
killing
in
him.
Shadow? It's a unique feeling. I tell you, you go so soon. Why not stay a bit? You change your mind. You come back here.
He's already forgotten who we are, but he's telling us not to leave.
Yeah?
Rubber ducky! The last thing I remember. It was a very distinct part of the murder scene.
My orange pants friend. Normally I don't talk to inmates much, but now I'm friends with all humanity.
Love to stay in the chat, Sergey, but we've got a episode to complete.
And so, my favorite subject arrives. It is in this room that all the secrets will be revealed. I will employ an experimental device that helps me chart the undiscovered country. But you can't come to the show yet. First, you must prove to me that you truly want to be cured, and that you truly are worthy of my time. See you soon, I hope.
His lips are really weird. They're just like black lipsticky looking because of the visual effect. Alright, so I don't think I can do anything about these two lights. Also can't open the front door.
That I do that makes me worthy of their attention.
So is that him there?
Amazing eyes that makes me a star of unprecedented proportions. My lasers show sides of the human mind hitherto unseen, revealing that which makes us do right and wrong. Don't you wonder about that? What makes you do right and wrong?
So that's our monster form that ran by, which I don't think we've seen since we actually got the ability. So I wonder if at some point we're going to need to fight the beast within us. I didn't mean to cut him off there. I didn't think he'd just stop talking when I opened the door. So we have a map of the asylum. Let's see, that's the theater there, which I think is where he wants us to go. There's also a couple other rooms back here. Leads downward.
Severe dementia, is it? Or perhaps chronic melancholia? Or is it an uncontrollable urge to regress back to a form unseen in modern society? One that will allow you to set matters right in the most direct way possible? Yes, I think that's it. When all else fails, go for the easy way out. The obvious answer, the brute force solution.
Nope. I didn't mean to fall in this hole. Well, now I'm in the basement, which seems to be not actually having a floor of its own. That's just dirt that is piling up. Also, lots of feet. These look like, I mean, obviously with the blades there, these look like the pieces that make up the Slayers. Except the Slayers have a little less definition.
In this new art of projected light, one problem still remains. It is so very difficult to find good talent. Certainly, I am able to bring life to this piece of celluloid, but who to appear opposite me? Who to play Iago to my Othello? Eliza Doolittle to my Henry Higgins? My choice? Artificial actors. Synthetic prosthetic people who are much less resistant to direction. They will not argue, they will not complain, they will not meddle.
Where did he go?
For I have the vision here. I am the one who the camera...
I was wondering if I could, yeah, there we go, get this fire axe. So this is a better melee weapon, I guess. It seems alright. I mean, it's slow, but probably not the best thing to use against these guys. Nope, I'm just straight up knocking them through this one wall. Oh, jeez. I Again, didn't mean to blow myself up with the dynamite, or even to throw dynamite. So I think they're just coming out of the blood, but since we are trapped in here, we might just have to fight them. Yeah, I can't shoot that one. Can I? Can we climb back out? That monster version of me is just straight up walking around up there. Which seems to imply it is not just a hallucination. Like I assume the ones that we saw before were. So I can use this to get back up. But I can also just open the door, I think, now that we blocked the projector. Got a little bit wedged there. Alright, let's not do what I just did. I want to push this, but I don't think I can because of where it's wedged. I'm not sure I can actually get back up here. Oh, no, I did. What is this thing next to him? Alright. Experiment complete.
You'll have to forgive the mess. It's so
Okay,
hard
this is
to
back
keep
where we
this
started.
place tidy when there is so much work to be done. And it is impossible to find decent help out here. But truly, this clutter doesn't even compare to the disorder inside your head, does it? That's where I do hope to do some spring cleaning.
There's a lot of zombium around here.
This poor soul could not handle what he saw in the ink. Tell me what you see, Talk.
Ah, here's all those Rorschachs we were seeing. This weird, like, filter picture of these two rats. Oh, there we go. Now the phone is ringing. I figured if there was a phone, it was going to ring at some point.
Daddy? Is that you, Daddy? I miss you a lot. When are we gonna see you again, Daddy? Daddy!
Alright, so let's see if there's anything else down here in the basement. Or does this lead back out here? No, can't take the shovel as a second melee weapon. But yeah, the fire axe seems to be a fair bit better than the shiv.
How does it go? Oh yes. Canst thou minister to a mind diseased? Pluck from the memory a rooted sorrow. Raise out the written troubles of the brain, and with some sweet oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuffed bosom of that perilous stuff which weighs upon the heart. My, if only it were that easy.
Alright, so I think we've covered the whole basement now. Let's go to the theater, and then maybe we will wrap up this episode there.
Nowhere do the stars shine as brightly as they do on Carnate Island, on this very stage where it is my pleasure to introduce to you the world of your own mind. Given a dark enough environment, this projector, this wonder of modern science, allows me to appear here before you today. No more shall my talent be confined to the time at which I display them, but instead I am able to perform again and again.
It's got some pretty good knockback.
I need all the time.
And just pretty much hack up these slayers. And of course, that one is hidden in the wall. For a second, I thought that was like a sad egg face. Yep, gotta stop mashing right-click when one of those guys grabs me, because that is how you end up just blowing yourself up. Where does this lead? Probably the hallway we were just in, right? Yeah, because I can see the projection on the other side of this door. So that just leads back to the theater. Kinda thought there'd be a little bit more than just a little fight, but seems to be all that was in there. Now we're running out of flashlight batteries. Alright, well, before we find out where to go next, I think we'll call it an episode. Made some decent progress, made it to the asylum. And now we just need to figure out where he wants us to go. All these doors are locked, so I'm not sure where we end up.
Monsters.
What? I wonder if I fucked that up because I came here before, instead of going to the theater first. Alright, well, let's save here, and that'll do it for today. I've been Shadefire, this is The Suffering, and I hope you'll join me as we find out exactly what Dr. Killjoy wants to show us. But until then, take care.